Ready? Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to give organized crime a little privacy. That's the only way we can get some action here, guys. It's way too early. Grandma already did her thing. And obviously, they're waiting for me to close the drapes. So we already know. If I'm by the window, no one is going to show up. Okay? So we're going to make both our jobs a lot easier. Okay? We're going to give organized crime a little privacy. Okay? This is what I do. The dog barking on command signal has stopped, and you heard stop, and you heard everything I have to say. Now we're ready. Now we're ready. Now we're ready. All right, coming up the window of the bathroom. The brother harassment has begun. The brother harassment has begun in the bathroom. In the bathroom. High frequency. High frequency. Get ready. The brother harassment using extreme truck lights. Blinding. Light. I almost had an accident. Blinding light. Alright, we're changing the. Alright, we're covering up the kitchen window. Get ready, guys. And that's it, we're getting ready. Covering up the kitchen window. Extreme brother harassment is being used in the kitchen window. Okay? So covering up the kitchen window, and I'm speaking. You can hear the cardboard as I'm placing, as I'm covering the window. Okay? That's it. So pay close attention as I'm covering up the window. It's going to be some action, some movement, and the brother harassment in the kitchen is being used as a deterrent, as a distraction. So there should be some movement while I am covering and being preoccupied by covering up the windows. And remember, I am being manipulated to cover up the windows as a distraction so the individuals may serve the construction workers the way they can. That's what's going on. As I'm speaking and covering up the windows. Let me know if I'm saying something is not true. You can see for yourself. Individuals are being instructed to move on command signal while I'm being preoccupied by covering up the windows in the kitchen and the bathroom. Let's see if that's the case. I better not say another tunnel sister official or law enforcement in this area. Comprende, amigo? That's it. You know who the boss is. You know who the boss is. Comprende? Amigo. I guess that's it. I'm going to start working on my food, my tummy. Covering up the windows, guys. Long day of surveillance. Thomas, might as well take advantage. Waiting for the police officers to show up in force. Okay, we are waiting for the police officers to show up. I love the attention. I love the attention. I love the attention. It makes me feel so special. It feels like Valentine's Day. What did I do to deserve so much love and attention? Amore. Amore. Romance is in the air. I'm telling you. We're going to get along just fine. 2026 feels pretty good to me. Feels real good to me. There's nothing this current organization can do to stop it either. You can't stop this romance. You can't stop this romance. You must be out of your mind. You must be out of your knockers. This is a love affair that was meant to be. I was born to do this. This is what I do, guys. I'm telling you. This is what I do. Waiting. A show of force by Tennessee man, Larry Dominic, declaring me public enemy number one. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. What happened to the dog barking on command signal, guys? Let the dog bark. Let the dog be a dog. All right? Let the dog be a dog. We are animal lovers up in here. There's nothing wrong with the dog barking on command signal. It's well documented already. If you do any change up, it's going to make you guys look bad. Just let the dog be a dog, and that's it. And that's it. Alright? Let's do this. Let the dog be a dog, and that's it, guys. Don't break your routine. Break your routine, that's called self-incrimination. Do not break your routine, guys. No matter how much it hurts, do not break your routine, guys. That's a little friendly advice, believe it or not, from a good friend. Then your body. Your body. Getting ready, guys. Covered up the kitchen, bathroom, living room. What else does Tennessee officials want me to do? There we go. That's our public fan. Believe it or not, that's one of the reasons we're here. To protect children from Tennessee officials, Larry Dominic, town mayor, and police officers involved in criminal activity. That's the reason we're here. That's the reason. You just saw a young child and a disregard for public safety, driving at a high rate of speed, the police officer, and trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics, targeting children and young teens. That's the reason I'm being attacked and disregarded and categorized as public enemy number one for providing a public service. Let the attacks continue. That's right. I'm willing to take the bullet for that child right there. You best believe I am. Okay? All right, getting ready. Getting ready, guys. Don't chicken out now. Make some noise. Don't chicken out now. Don't chicken out now, guys. You're pretty brave attacking one person, right? And you got an army. I'm here all by myself. Feels pretty good. Working with the mob, right? Feels pretty good, right? Your mama must be real proud of you, I'll tell you that much. Strength is not in numbers, guys. Believe me. Getting ready. Grandma already did what she had to do. We're getting ready to do what we got to do. That's it. That's it. Now we're ready. Now we're ready. All we have to do is wait. All we gotta do. All we gotta do, I'm telling you. All we have to do is wait. That police officer wants to continue riding around the circles. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's see how well that works out for you. We gotta wait. Waiting. We still got one more cardboard that we gotta put. We're utilizing all our cardboards. We got a little brother harassment. Back. That's it. Getting ready. Dog working on command signal. What happened, guys? The door is locked. The door is locked. Okay. Right next door, 5135. Instructions given. Trap house right next door. The door is locked. We're waiting. Standing by. Get ready, guys. We got everything covered up. And all we have to do is wait. We're gonna make some more rice for the birds. The rice is a hit. The rice is a hit. Gonna make some more rice for the birds. I got this. I think that she's running wild. Getting ready, guys. Getting ready. Take it easy, mi amor. Take it easy, mi cariño. I think that's it. My ex-wife is gonna get jealous. Take it easy. Take it easy, baby. Back in the brain. Back in the brain. High frequency. Police officers in the area. Waiting. Just running. Taking care of the witnesses. What is education district? 9 employees. Walking around the area. ready. Contractors in the area. Wait. Just working. Contractors in the area. Waiting. Just working. You guessed it. You guessed it. There's a party. And I want a personal invitation. A personal invitation. I want to be the guest of honor. And it looks like I am. And it just got real quiet. Just got real quiet. I don't know about you guys, but I want my money back. I want a refund. Especially from taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. I want a refund. Frequencies running wild, organized crime. I can tell they're not happy with me. They might hate me today, but tomorrow I guarantee you they're gonna love me. And I got plenty of love to give back to them. I'll be honest with you. All right. Very ready. Very ready. Now we're winding down. You want my attention? You got it, baby. You want my attention? You got it, baby. Very good. All right, covering up the plant room now. The plant room. Get you ready, guys. We're not done yet. Covering up. You guessed it. The plant room. Redirecting the light with mirrors. The plant room. Attack in progress. This is State Fraud Mental Health Hospital. Inpatient entrapment. Victims are preconditioned at home to respond. That's why you saw that police officer and some assistant officials driving around. And Board of Education District 99, 2 female employees making periodic rounds, taking periodic lunch breaks. Who heard of that? This is our taxpayers' money. They're having a good old time attacking me. Make some noise, guys. Make some noise. Okay? Make some more noise. I don't hear it. My blender sounds louder than that. You should be embarrassed. Make some noise. If you got the go outs, okay? If you got the go outs, make your noise. If you don't, well, you better off staying quiet. Because I'm going to make you look real bad. I promise you that. So the best thing you can do is just be quiet. Keep your mouth shut. That's a little friendly advice. A good friend. Believe it or not. Okay. And it's pretty warm out here, so I'm pretty sure the turtles want to enjoy the sun. Turtles want to enjoy the sun. frequencies, running water, changing my son's thermal water. High frequencies. Getting ready, guys. Back in the brain. Back in the brain. Getting ready. High frequencies attacking the victim's brain. Watch out. High frequencies. Right after that. We want to hear the little dog. Go bow wow wow. Get that funny. Alright? This time it's going to need some fun. Sun. High frequencies. High frequencies. Community and slacking. In the back alley. We got the brain attacks. Community gang stalking in the back alley. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing, guys. Oh, where can Thomas officials? What do we have here? What do we have here, guys? What do we have here? What do we have here? We shall see. Is there somebody we need to know? Yes, we got him. This is what we've been waiting for. This is it. There we go. So that's the reason for all that commotion. That's the reason for all that commotion. All hands on deck. That's the reason for all that commotion. I was wondering what was going on. That's the reason for all that commotion. Now we know. Now we know. Okay, as soon as I close the curtains, look at that. The child going inside the basement. Okay, the child going inside the basement. This is a pickup. This is a pickup, and clearly that's the reason for Thomas officials and law enforcement provoke confrontation. And homeowner Martinez instructed to park there, so we may focus on him rather than the individual hiding away from camera view. This is the individual right there, picking up the narcotics, utilizing children. Okay, on video. On video. Okay, getting ready. Everything comes to light sooner or later. Especially when children are being utilized for this specific purpose. Trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. You heard all this commotion. And that's the reason why. Grandma already placed on narcotics earlier on video. And that's the young innocent child. There we go. There's a construction worker. No work permit. No address identification. Yes, he is ready. And he is in communication with organized crime right next door. Serving customers away from camera view. And there's a child going back there at the same time frame. There we go. So this individual most likely was instructed to walk casually toward the construction workers in the area while the pickup of narcotics is taking place with children at 5130. That's the reason he was instructed at the same time frame. And obviously he is following instructions and serving construction workers away from camera view. This is disregard of public safety by Thomas officials and Larry Dominic, the machine. There he goes, poisoning our community. No work permit, no address identification at 5130. That's the reason this truck was instructed to park away from camera view this time, because obviously yesterday was a whole different ordeal regarding provoked confrontation at my doorstep, okay? Brain attacks as I'm speaking, and the child is running out. The child is running out. There he is right there, okay? Same time frame as this individual. The child is running back now. Remember, social acting, running back and forth, children at play. Children at play, okay? There we go. There we go. And we have another construction worker, same time frame right there. Behind enemy lines. There we go. That's the information right there. Please contact Child Protective Services, guys. Very urgent. Child Protective Services must be on board when it comes to trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics and hiding from camera view. Please do your diligence. This is an urgent plea, okay? This is safety concerns involving young, innocent children, okay? No address identification, no work permit, and obviously, business as usual. Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic, open for business, the machine, okay? This is it right here. This is the reason for, there we go. There we go. Make some noise. And obviously, that's the reason for Homeowner Martinez's son being instructed to park right there. How convenient. There we go. There we go. Catfish, bait focused follow attention span, social acting. Homeowner Martinez's son making periodic deliveries at Villager Pilsen. Okay? And serving as far as catfish. He has no business parking on that side, guys. Plenty of parking space over here. Let me tell you. And let's not forget about 5132, the great truck. Plenty of parking over here. Okay? He has no business parking all the way in that corner. But it's reason, catfish. Okay? So we may focus on the great truck away from camera view and to avoid our surveillance. Because, yes, my cameras are focused that direction, okay? So it's going to be a lot easier for this individual with the gray truck to just sneak away with his golf clubs, okay? 5132. All right, that's what we got so far. And that's the reason for the early plan attack by Thomas officials, the building department. Obviously, the building department is protecting this property. No address identification, no work permit displayed, and these individuals are serving customers, and it looks like, as always, serving construction workers in the area. Okay? Let's see if he's coming back. How long does it take this individual working with no work permit and no address to return back from the store? Okay, how long does it take? Obviously, he is serving the construction workers that have been instructed to park away from camera view. This is it right here. If you see this company, please be advised they are involved in criminal activity of this sort. Okay, trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics behind enemy lines. Plenty of second character witnesses in the area. The machine. Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic. It is worth your time and effort. History in the making. Involving children, guys. I'm telling you. Children are a very important fabric of this criminal organization regarding trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. This individual has been instructed to just set up shop. There's Thomas Cicero officials passing by once again. And obviously, that is a shredder. And that is how they get rid of victims as well. You can imagine. No witnesses. Accidents. That's right. He slipped and fell in the shredding machine. Okay? That's the reason why that construction vehicle continues passing by, trying to attack the victim's psyche. Okay? We're ready. These are mind games. But you never know. They might go ahead and do it too. I'm willing to take the bullet for these children. That's right. All right. 2:53 p.m., May 14th, 2026, Thursday. Act of defiance, unity. And obviously, the police officers have been instructed to stay away. Why? To avoid self-incrimination, of course. And this individual is not returning anytime soon. Serving the construction workers away from camera view, no work permit, okay? No address identification, and the child continues running back and forth. And these individuals inside the vehicle, well, they don't want to come out. They're just utilizing the children. Okay, it looks like we have some movement over here. Let's see. We got a brain attack as well. And once I move the camera, we do have a brain attack. Once I move the camera, the brain attack, electronic harassment, is being used as a deterrent, but safety concerns over time, of course, radiation levels. There we go. There we go. He's returning back away from camera view. There's a point. There's a point. There's a point. Communicating with the construction workers. That's the reason my brain was just attacked electronically from next door, 5135. There we go. That's his clientele. Look at who he's communicating with. Pay close attention. Public meeting, safety concerns, children in the area. There's a child, same time frame. There's a child moving quickly. With the merchandise. There we go. Quick pickup. Instructions given on command signal. They're ready to go. That was a quick pickup. There we go. You saw that. They just made a hand-to-hand buy. A hand-to-hand buy right in front while I focus on the child. A hand-to-hand buy just took place while focusing on the child. This individual gave a hand-to-hand to the construction worker, and that's the reason for the child being instructed to move at the same time frame. There we go. You saw the hand, and it was a quick, there we go. He's still looking. He's counting the money. Open for business. Time to secure officials involved in criminal activity of this sort. No check. Here we go. Nose check. This is the body's response to the poison. And obviously, this individual is up to no good. We got him. We got him. And obviously, we got him over here as well, as far as the hand-to-hand interaction. Okay, so we were able to capture him here. All right, so that's it. We got the hand. Oh, look at that. The police officer has shown up. Showing up. Protection cover-up. And that's the police officer involved. Clearly, and criminal activity of this sort. To serve and protect organized crime. Remember, this is the third or fourth time this police officer has made his rounds. Protection cover-up, state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. There we go. Making periodic rounds, making sure this criminal organization is undisturbed. Okay? And there we go. They continue hiding. There we go. They're still waiting. Okay? They're still waiting. The child in the front passenger side. And this individual right there utilizing the child. And he's not coming out of the vehicle. The child is being used to avoid any suspicious activity. Now they're leaving. So I was right. The child was carrying the merchandise. Now he's leaving. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Please contact your local state police department, especially Child Protective Services. There we go. That's the information right there, guys. It doesn't get clearer than this. Please notify your local state police department and Child Protective Services. They should be able to inquire the address of this innocent child being used for this specific purpose. And you saw the police officer being dispatched as a deterrent, but most likely as catfish. So remember, the police officer was instructed to pass by. At the same time frame, this individual was instructed to drive away. So this is how it goes. I focus on the police officer, okay? And this individual behind me is just going to probably drive the opposite direction or drive quickly to avoid our surveillance. We were able to capture the license plates and the individual's make and model of vehicle. And of course, we got the police officer time and time again on video. Look at what we have here. Construction workers lining up. Construction workers lining up. Open for business. They're getting ready. They're getting ready. And that's the reason for the extended eye contact by the server. Okay? The server at 5130. He is counting the money. He's getting ready to serve these individuals throughout the day and night. Okay? They have plenty of merchandise too. This is the machine. Town Mayor Larry Dominic, open for business. A disregard for public safety. And of course, child endangerment of narcotics. That's the reason these construction workers were instructed yesterday to provoke a confrontation by parking at my doorstep. Okay? And they were instructed. Oh, there we go. We have a movement in the window. There we go. We have movement in the window. Okay, they decided to get some air. Good for them. They're getting some air. It's about time. Mm-hmm. The worst thing you can do is hide. Mm-hmm. The worst thing you can do is hide. Okay? You do you, I do me. Okay? That's it. Why did they open up the window? Because they're going to be signaling. They're going to be sending hand signals to the contractors across the street. And they're going to be waving the product right through the window. Okay? We're ready. Mm-hmm. We're ready. That's the reason they opened up the window. They're ready. Mm-hmm. Okay. 3:01 p.m. May 14th, 2026, Thursday. Anything happens to me, you guys have a good idea why. Why am I being categorized as public enemy number one? You figure it out for yourself, okay? For providing this crucial public service, a misuse of public resources, especially May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m., 60 plus police officers dispatched with fire department and paramedics, provoking a panic regarding state fraud, mental health, hospital, inpatient entrapment. There we go. And let's not forget, February 27, 2026, a U.S. Marshal, Friday at 3 p.m., fake catch and release father and son, and the father continues hiding at 5130. Okay? To avoid incriminating the U.S. Marshal and our current mayor, Larry Dominic, obviously involved in criminal activity, has no shame involving children, Hawthorne track race horses, senior citizens, migrants, the mail carrier, everyone. Everyone. There's a lot of people involved in criminal activity out here, guys. Open for business. No work being done up in here. No work. They're just strategizing and they're passing the product hand by hand. A free sample given by this individual. Oh, there he goes again. He is focusing on the contractors rather than work. He is focusing. There we go. We got him. He is focusing. Remember, he just passed a little sample. He passed a sample for the construction workers to pass among themselves, and that's exactly what's taking place. They're passing the product to different contractors, and obviously addiction is a very big part of state fraud, mental health, hospital, inpatient entrapment. Open for business. And you saw the look, making sure there's no witnesses. You saw the look. Children are coming out of school, guys, okay? These individuals are working with heavy machinery. There he goes again. Oh, look at what we have here. 5132 has been deployed. 5132 has been deployed. Working quickly. Working quickly. 5132, the person in charge of 5132 has been deployed. No job, no school. Ready to continue poisoning our community. The 1-2 phase, placing the narcotics in the hidden compartment. Ready. Ready. He took a good look at the construction workers as well. Open for business. Please notify your local state police department if you see this truck in your area, especially in an indoor-outdoor golf course recreational facility. Let's see what he's up to. They're still looking at the product. And obviously, this individual most likely is being used as a catfish as well. That's the reason for him turning. They want us to focus away from the construction workers. Obviously, there's activity regarding narcotics right here. The individual continues looking outside the window. 5130. He is looking outside the window. There he is, and he moved back. Once I focus, he looked back. He's instructed to look outside the window periodically, so I may focus on him rather than construction workers passing the sample he just gave in public view. Still waiting for the police officers to continue showing a show of force by Thomas Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic. Open for business. The machine. There's no work being done here. They're passing the product. They're passing the product. Open for business. This is it. This is it. And all this took place once I closed the curtains. And that's one of the reasons for the bright light harassment. I had to cover up all the windows again. Again. High frequencies, electromagnetic field waves, shock treatment to the brain. There we go. There we go. This is a public meeting taking place. No work being done here. No emergency in this area. This is another reason for Board of Education District 99. 2 females involved in criminal activity, employees, circling the area as second character witnesses, waiting just for me. We have activity. There's no doubt we have activity. Open for business. Thomas Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic, a disregard. Okay, we do have a vehicle behind me. Let's see. Let's see who this is. Okay. Look at that. Public view. Public view, guys. Okay. Public view. Individual looking outside the window again. Looking outside the window again. There he is, right there. Looking outside the window as the customers are testing out the product. Free sample. There we go. No work being done up there, but reloading of narcotics. 5130. Told you. Open for business. What else can I say, guys? This is it. History in the making, guys. I'm telling you, get involved. It is worth your time and effort. Okay, we're closing shop for now. 3:08 p.m., May 14th, 2026, Thursday afternoon. We have a lot of activity up in here, guys. It is worth your time and effort. Please share our information, guys. Well worth your time and effort. I'm telling you. This is it.